Are you looking for the best action cameras? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best action cameras on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. GoPro Hero 9 CHD NHB32 Action Cameras. GoPro's Hero 9 Black is known for its ability to shoot not a mere 4K, but 5K video. It has great image stabilization. Even when our tester jumped a curb on their bike, the jolt was hardly noticeable. Minor vibrations from the road are cancelled out, only a really big impact would be too much for the stabilizer to handle. Resolution is amazing, and we could even make out people's facial expressions in small reflections. Colors are intense in bright shots, dim light, and even underwater. High contrast shots look natural and noise in shadows is not a big issue. Overall, image quality is fine. We can say the same for the sound quality, too. It captures very little environmental noise, and voices are recorded clearly. You won't have to shout to be heard in your video. We got in 56 minutes of shooting time before it shut down due to heat. At 39% battery remaining, we still couldn't resume right away. It was hot enough to be very uncomfortable to touch. You can mitigate this by cooling it manually, or by shooting at lower resolutions if you need long, seamless videos. The rear touchscreen is the control hub, but unfortunately, it's sluggish compared to recent smartphones. At times, we couldn't scroll or switch between menus smoothly. But the icons are simple and it offers help prompts, making it great for beginners. It has the main functions you'd want, such as automatic video editing in an app that's easy to use. Auto upload to cloud storage and voice operation round out the suite. Number 2. Insta360 ONE RS Twin Edition Waterproof 4K 60 frames per second action camera. The ONE RS from Insta360 is a new model with a detachable lens and a larger battery than its predecessor. Image stabilization was impressive, it felt like the camera was floating. It did a wonderful job of compensating for big jolts, it would perform well for recording high-impact sports. Small road vibrations while biking were also handled well. Image resolution is superb, and it captures details such as leaves and branches in sharp focus even at a distance. Colors are vivid but natural, and contrast is also fine, producing beautiful shades. Underwater scenes looked unnatural appearance but had decent resolution. Image quality in dark areas was poorer, although still acceptable. The microphone is an improvement from the previous model. But, it does pick up background noise, humming vibrations, and wind. Recorded voices sound muffled. For better sound, you'll want an external mic and adapter, purchased separately. It can shoot continuously for 83 minutes as per our test. The updated case and mounting bracket have heat transferring properties to minimize overheating. We liked that it kept recording without overheating. Settings are adjusted by touching or swiping and the menus are simple and easy to navigate. The screen is small and a little hard to read, but it responds accurately to touch, just like a smartphone. It has a dedicated app with enhanced features, including remote control functions and a video editor with AI algorithms. It can transfer GPS info, too. Note that you'll need a smartphone to activate the camera for the first time. Number 3. AKASO Brave 7 LE 4K 30fps 20MP Wi-Fi Action Camera. AKASO's Brave 7 LE is a popular item on online shopping sites. It only has a display on the front, and we found its image stabilization less effective than others. Road vibrations led to a bit of blurring and some choppiness. Significant jostling resulted in some shaky video before compensation kicked in. Fine details don't show, and it feels like it's rather low-res. The lack of contrast gives videos a soft look. Noise is noticeable in dark shadows and colors become difficult to tell apart. In bright light, the colors aren't bad, but images are undersaturated and backlit subjects have very little contrast. The built-in mic picks up a lot of wind noise but not much else. Voices are audible but muffled under environmental noise. Road vibrations were picked up as noise, but voices were clear when there was no competition from the wind or road. On the plus side, the battery lasts an impressive 122 minutes worth of continuous shooting time, about twice as long as its competitors. You also get 2 batteries with your purchase for a total of 240 minutes. It won't shut down due to overheating either. The menus are intuitive and simple, and the touchscreen is appropriately sensitive. Overall, it's easy to use. There's no visual feedback when scrolling or tapping, so it was sometimes hard to tell if our inputs had been registered. The front display is full color, which helps with real-time adjustments when taking selfies. Wi-Fi data transfer is seamless, but it doesn't have GPS or voice control. Number 4. Insta360 One R CINAKGP action camera. Insta360 brings us the One R Twin Edition. It's unique in that you can rearrange the lens, screen, and battery components to your liking. Image stabilization works very well. Even when riding over a curb, the video looked as if we'd landed on soft ground because the jolt was almost imperceptible. Despite occasional jostling from small vibrations, the stabilization feature was strong. Although the images are fairly high-key, the contrast didn't lead to unnatural or overly saturated colors. Videos look natural and beautiful. However, despite the high resolution, scenes with a lot of action had noticeable blurring. And in low light, colors lost their vibrancy and noise was more apparent. We can't recommend its built-in mic, unfortunately. It picked up a lot of background noise from the tires on the bike. Even when we spoke loudly, the road and the wind made it hard to hear what was being said without concentrating. If you want to record sound with this, you'll have to come up with a way to deal with the noise. The settings menu is simple and intuitive via touchscreen. But accuracy is not as good as a smartphone, which may lead to unwanted interaction. The screen is also small. It's a bit hard to check what you recorded, but it's not a major point of stress. It has automatic video editing with an app, uses Wi-Fi, and provides basic functionality such as voice operation. A firmware update in May 2021 enabled a quick capture feature. Start recording as soon as you push the shutter button, even when the power is off. Number 5. AKASO Brave 4 4K 30fps 20MP Wi-Fi action camera. AKASO's Brave 4 was released in 2018. Despite 4K video support, a wide array of accessories, and its relatively low price point, we were disappointed. Image stabilization doesn't seem to work well, and blurring was a constant concern. Even riding our bike on a flat road led to the entire image becoming fuzzy here and there. Forget about going over large bumps. We also have to criticize the image quality. The subject's outline and details are blurry, and there was noticeable noise in dim lighting. The image wasn't as sharp as you'd expect from 4K. Colors look washed out slightly as well, like an older camera. The mic picks up environmental noises and voices equally. They blend together to become indistinguishable. The waterproof housing muffles everything, so good sound capture will be impossible. We'd say trying to use the built-in mic is unrealistic. On the plus side, the battery life is good. We tested it for 136 continuous shooting minutes. It operated just fine and wasn't even warm to the touch. Plus, since it comes with 2 batteries, you can expect over 3 hours of shooting time in one go. Using buttons instead of a touchscreen means navigating through multiple presses. It's inconvenient, to say the least. It has Wi-Fi, but no GPS or front display. And when you use image stabilization, it switches to a fairly narrow field of focus.